welcome back to another video. So like I said, I've been saying in every single video, I'm trying to get back to vlogging or whatever. So in this video, I'm taking y'all through what I'm doing today, and then plus I'm gonna let y'all know like some of the dramatic changes. Dramatic, is that the right word? Significant changes? I don't know if that's the right word either. Some of the big changes that I have made to my mobile detailing business, specifically talking about prices. Now, I will do an individual video on prices. For me, I don't start my day till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m. Now, I've had people, to me, it's kind of early, but not early. I've had people say, dang, that's not early. They start at 8, 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't do that because I have a child. So whenever dad wake up, she sometimes wake up too. So if I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, guess who's up at 6 o'clock in the morning as well? My child. So for her to get a good night's sleep and for her mom to get a good night's sleep, we don't get up until like 8 o'clock, probably. Well, 7-ish. We let her sleep till about 7-ish. We don't want her up at 6. Let her sleep till almost 8 o'clock. Get her up for daycare and bring her to daycare. Let me say this: the way I do things may not work for you. So make sure whatever you want to do, you gear it towards your life. This, like, I can't follow what other detailers are doing because most of the detailers that I watch, besides maybe one, they don't have kids. So their life doesn't revolve, it revolves around the business, and that's pretty much it. And whatever else they got going on in their life. It doesn't revolve around being a fiance, being a husband, being a whatever. You know, like I got more to my life than just detailing. So that's how I have to make my business fit around it. But we're gonna go ahead and get the day started, all right? Hey y'all, so we headed to the first detail. About 33 minutes away. So in a few, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text the text a lady, let her know I'm on my way, what's my ETA and all that good stuff. So this is one of the first biggest changes that I made to my detailing business is packages. I've added packages to my detailing business, meaning, so the package that we're doing today is going to be the simple package, which is a full interior detail. It's a full interior detail and an exterior wash. Now, I've noticed people like packages. Now, it may be different where you at, but where I'm at, I've noticed that I've gotten more business. I started making more with the packages, even if it's the same prices as if I was separating them, like charging them separately for the interior, charging them separate for the exterior. I tried doing that to where, okay, the full interior is this much, the exterior wash is this much. Some people didn't, like, I don't know, it's like people didn't really like that because they felt like they were paying for two separate things. So now I just created a pack, like 4 packages, where it's the same price, but it's just together. So now it's like, okay, the silver package is a full interior detail with an exterior wash. All together is gonna be $200. That's what it starts at for a sedan. And people are like, okay, yeah. You know, one thing that I used to think, it's kind of wrong. I used to think that you had to be like famous or a celebrity to live in a gated neighborhood. I quickly found out in San Antonio, gated neighborhoods is pretty common. It is pretty common. I do a lot of courses in gated neighborhoods. People that nobody would ever know who they are and stuff. You gotta have some money to live in a nice one. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy. When I moved to San Antonio, I found out that it's a very common thing. There's a lot of gated neighborhoods. But all right, so we're doing a full interior detail with the exterior wash. And here we go. Got a couple of things inside the seat. We can get that out. It's not too bad, honestly. It's pretty ideal what I want for a full interior. couple of things. Take this down. Got a couple of spots on the leather. Couple of spots on the door. Somebody's been kicking the seat, but we're gonna get that all cleaned up. And right here. But first thing first, blow it off, do my normal stuff, and then once I blow it off, I'll start messing with the seats. I always try to do the seats first. That's just my process. Like I said, these are never how-to videos. So, like this seat right here, there's a lot of stuff in the cracks. That stuff inside there, we may do that last. We'll see if it comes out. But I like to do the seats first, whether it's leather or cloth, whatever. If it's cloth, obviously I shampoo it. If it's leather, some people, they steam clean it. I don't like steam cleaning it because it can damage the seat. For me, what I use is a combination of leather cleaner, some really good leather cleaner, and a brush and air. That's it. That's what I like to use. I spray it down. Now it's not hot right now, so if it was hot, the process would change because I wouldn't be able to spray the seats down like this. So that's pretty much what I do. I go through it and I go with a brush like this and I scrub it. Now you'll see some people with small little brushes. I don't do that. I use small brushes for areas like the center console and stuff like that a towel just won't do the job to get the little stuff out. If I can get it out with a towel, that's what I'm gonna use. So I don't do none of that fake detailing for YouTube and all that stuff. This is the real deal stuff right here. So like I did, sprayed it down, come back with the air, blow out what I can in the crack, and see what I'm working with. See if I need to do it one more time. That's pretty much what I do. I don't know if y'all be able to see all that, but hopefully y'all will be. But basically, there you go. It looks a little better, not a little, way better. So I'm gonna come back again, spray it down one more time, and get down here and in here. But that time, see, I'm gonna spray it like that. But this time, I'm gonna come in here with this little brush. Boom. You do what works for you. And I'm gonna get in the cracks to get all the stuff out the cracks, and then spray it with some air again and call it a day. All right, so this seat is clean, pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and all right, so the seat, cleaned it up, got all that white stuff that was right here, all that stuff, it actually popped out. That's crazy. I'm gonna come back, get some of the stuff that's in the pores, blow it off, one more blow off, or a little wipe down, and it's good. So the way you do stuff is how you do it, and I'll show y'all. Like the door panel, you see people go through the door panel, they have one of those little small brushes and they do all the circular motions. Well, sometimes they could just spray it down, wipe it off with a microfiber towel, and it's gonna look the exact same. Watch. Now you see how this door is? We got a couple little right here. The only time I'm gonna use a brush is in here, here, and here, and maybe the edges. I'm not gonna use a brush on the whole thing. Look at that. Boom. Clean. That took literally probably took literally 5 minutes to do. Instead of going with a brush and doing all this extra stuff, you don't have to do all that. And even with the steamer, like, you could use it for the whole interior, sometimes you don't. Like, especially for something like, see how we got that little marking right there? It's good for stuff like that, or anything that's like heavy dirt because it breaks. All right, and we're done. Just like that. Seat looks great. 10 times better than what it was before. Everything looks good. Put some interior dressing. The leathers feel soft. One thing I will say, I noticed at one point I was doing APC, which is all-purpose cleaner, with the leather. I had switched from leather cleaner to all-purpose cleaner and then back to leather cleaner, because what I noticed is with using actual dedicated leather cleaner, I noticed that the leather was a whole lot softer after I finished cleaning it. It wasn't all dry to the touch, and my all-purpose cleaner isn't diluted like a lot. So plus the leather cleaner is like $9 a gallon. So all right, so now right now I'm just waiting on the customers to come outside. I think they already paid. Yep, they already paid. All right, there we go. And we out of here, going to the next location. We're actually close to the next location, so I'm probably gonna stop, grab me a bite to eat, and yeah, go do the next car. So I charged $200. It really wasn't that bad. It took me about 3 hours, so 2 hours on the inside, hour 45 minutes probably on the outside, and she tipped $40. So altogether I made $240. That's what I made on that one, and we go into the next one. All right, so here's the second car. Yeah, I probably have seen this car at least 3 times, at least 3 times in one of my videos, because I do this one pretty often, but it's been a while since I actually did this one, so it's a little dirtier than normal. I actually I shampoo these seats, and I think it's like stained or faded, because this spot right here, they come back. But this one's gonna be simple. I'm not even gonna use the steamer. I'm just gonna use the Tornador. Blow it, take the mats out, blow it, draw brush to the floor, vacuum, go wipe down. That's gonna be it. And do the outside. So with this one, put some stuff on the trim to give it that black little shiny look. Man, this one always comes out pretty good. Not pretty good, pretty great. I gotta stop saying pretty good. Always comes out good. Look at that. Look at the mats, bro. Look brand new. Damn. God damn. Alright, y'all, so we made it home. So you know what? I think my fiance is supposed to know. But I think I'm gonna maybe try to make a couple videos showing y'all, like breaking down how I clean the interior, how I clean the outside, the wheels and all that stuff like that. Who knows, that may help somebody. But normally when I get home, so normally what I'll be doing right now is throwing away whatever trash, refilling on water, refilling bottles, putting what I need for tomorrow, charging the batteries or whatever. Sometimes that's what I do right when I get home. Sometimes if I make it home in time, I go pick up my daughter from daycare. So the biggest change that I made so far, number one, my process of how I do things. More so now, I kind of do things like, if like shampooing the carpet. If the carpet does not need to be shampooed, then there's no point of actually putting a pre-spray and then extracting it. I can steam it and wipe it down with a towel and get the same results. That's the results. If I could do it a different way but easier and get the same results, that's what I'm gonna do. One of the biggest changes is price. So I have not talked about price in a while, so I think I'm gonna do a video dedicated just on pricing and all that stuff. So the last time I made a video about how much I was charging, I think I was charging cheap as hell, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to change my prices. So now, like, for a full interior detail, I charge $150. Well, starting at $150 for something like this, which is a sedan, and then going up. So now I'm averaging at least, if it's not that bad, then it'll be like the base price or around the base price. If it's bad, I have charged at more from $250 to $300 just for the interior. So one of the biggest changes that I made to my business, one of the changes that I also made is I took away the mini interior. So you cannot no longer get a mini interior. The only interior detail that you can get is a full interior detail. Because if I'm gonna go out and go do it, we're gonna do the whole thing and get it done right. If somebody wants a mini interior, they have to pay for exterior wash. We're gonna do the inside and out. That's just how I'm structuring it now. I'm trying that out. Another thing that I'm gonna change is the wash. Right now, I'm charging $50. Well, base price, $50 for a wash or something like this. That's gonna go up to like $75 probably, because I'm gonna start including, I do a spray wax with the wash, but I think what I wanna start doing is a ceramic spray. So a chemical decontamination, which is the spray and iron removal, and then go over it with a ceramic spray wax. And I'll do that for $75. And just because I feel like with my exterior wash, like what I'm doing with the wash is a lot. And I just feel like it's cheap because it's a detailed wash, but not so, it's detailed, but not detailed, because I'm getting in the rims, inside the rims, the lug nuts and all that stuff. If you have plastic on the car, like that Toyota, it had plastic, I go and I coat the plastic and all that stuff. It's a lot. And I feel like $50 is cheap, and I don't want to be, it sounds bad, but I don't want to be cheap. So another big change that I made was, so I started doing headlight restorations, and obviously I do the engine bay. So now you cannot do the engine bay by itself, and you cannot do a headlight restoration by itself. It has to be paired with an exterior wash, and that's the only way to get the exterior wash pretty much for $50. So the exterior wash is just going to be a basic wash, and then obviously I'm going to have, I don't know, because I'm learning that you got to keep it simple, and you can't have too many choices because it makes it overly complicated for some people. But that's how I'm doing things now, that you can, in order to do headlight restoration or engine bay, you gotta get it gotta be paired with exterior wash. I also stopped doing just the seats. So I was having people hit me up, hey, I just want to do just the seats, because that's the cheaper option of getting their seats clean, and then they bring it to the wash tub to get it clean. So now I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna come and do just the seats. If I come and do the vehicle, I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna make sure everything is clean. If we're gonna do it, I felt this is the thing I had with going myself, but I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make sure I do it right. It gets done right. But like I said, and same thing for the carpet. You can't get the seats on the carpet cannot be done without doing the full interior detail. So those are some of the big changes that I've made. There's a couple that I may be forgetting, but I'm gonna do a van update because some things I've changed in the van as well. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.